Chadwick was nowhere to be found, though his image was everywhere. In widespread media coverage on the U.S. Marshals' most wanted fugitive list, and a police-produced podcast about his case. All the attention and hundreds of tips paid off, authorities said, when the 55-year-old real estate investor from Newport Beach was arrested by immigration authorities in Mexico on Sunday and deported to the United States, where prosecutors hope he will stand trial. While Chadwick left leads for law enforcement to make it look like he fled to Canada after skipping a court appearance, law enforcement officials said they believe he has been in Mexico all along. At first, Chadwick, with several aliases and fake IDs, stayed at high-end resorts, but when he needed to show a passport, he moved to more modest hotels and residences such as a duplex where he was arrested in an expat community near Puebla, officials said. Chadwick is charged with strangling his wife, Ki Chu Chadwick, known as QC, in 2012. Newport Beach police began investigating after Peter Chadwick failed to pick up his children after school. Inside the family's upscale home, authorities said they found a broken vase, drops of blood on the floor, and QC's cell phone and wedding ring. Sentencing is scheduled for a former dean who had oversight of now-imprisoned sports doctor Larry Nassar at Michigan State University. William Strample goes back before a judge nearly 2 months after the College of Osteopathic Medicine's ex-dean was convicted of neglect of duty and misconduct in office. He was acquitted of the more serious criminal sexual conduct charge. He faces up to 5 years in prison on the felony misconduct conviction, which stems from a charge he used his public office to sexually harass students. He also was convicted of willfully neglecting to monitor Nassar. Strample was the first person charged after Michigan's Attorney General launched an investigation in 2017 into how Michigan State handled complaints against Nassar, who pleaded guilty to molesting patients and possessing child pornography. R. Kelly couldn't be faulted if he felt some confidence he could beat the sex charges brought by Cook County prosecutors earlier this year. He had beaten them before, winning acquittal on all counts in a 2008 child pornography trial. Any confidence the R&B star may have felt likely melted away last month, though when he was indicted on federal charges in New York and Chicago. Federal prosecutors secure convictions more than 90% of the time, whereas their state counterparts' conviction rate hovers around 65%, court records show. Federal prosecutors have far more resources and face less political pressure, so they can take their time building a case until they believe it is airtight. Federal charges will increase pressure on Kelly to seek a plea deal, which is what the overwhelming majority of defendants in federal cases do. The 40 counts Kelly faces, including 2 state counts brought this week in Minnesota, carry a combined maximum prison sentence of more than 500 years, meaning Kelly could spend the rest of his life behind bars if he loses badly at trial. A favorable deal may be the 52-year-old singer's only chance of leaving prison before he turns 70. Nobel laureate Toni Morrison, a pioneer and reigning giant of modern literature whose imaginative power and beloved Sula and other works transformed American letters by dramatizing the pursuit of freedom within the boundaries of race, has died at age 88. Publisher Alfred A. Knopf announced Morrison died Monday night at Montefiore Medical Center in New York after a brief illness. Few authors rose in such rapid, spectacular style. She was nearly 40 when her first novel, The Bluest Eye, was published. By her early 60s, after just 6 novels, she had become the first black woman to receive the Nobel Literature Prize, praised in 1993 by the Swedish Academy for her visionary force and for delving into language itself, a language she wants to liberate from categories of black and white. Morrison helped educate her country and the world about private lives of the unknown and unwanted. In her novels, History, Black History was a hidden trove of poetry, tragedy, and good old gossip, whether in small-town Ohio in Sula or big city Harlem in jazz. She regarded race as a social construct and through language found the better world her characters suffered to attain, weaving in everything from African literature and slave folklore to the Bible in Gabriel Garcia Marquez.
Metro Plus, your radio weather.
Hot with sunny periods in the afternoon. Isolated showers tonight, light to moderate northeasterly winds. The outlook, very hot and hazy with also few showers in the next couple of days. Thunderstorms at night. Afternoon, PTS addicts. Request only Wednesday dito sa ating program ang PTS in the Mix. You got me, DJ The Big J. Magandang araw. Ang mga PTS addicts natin dyan. Listening to the sounds of Enchong D with a song called Sa Huli. Brought to us by, of course, our kapamilya from Star Music. Maraming salamat, mga kapamilya.
The views expressed within this program are that of the host and their guests and does not necessarily reflect the views of this station, Metro Plus AM 1044.
Pandango. Tinikling. Maglalatik. O subli. Kahit saan, Pinoy tayo san man.
If you want quality vehicle maintenance, choose a registered vehicle maintenance workshop with a registered mechanic. The Electrical and Mechanical Services Department's voluntary registration scheme for vehicle mechanics certifies the qualifications and competence of mechanics. They abide by the Code of Conduct and take up continuing professional development. The scheme provides assurance for quality vehicle maintenance services.
Get yourself ready.
What?
Monday through Friday from 2 to 3 p.m.
What's the big idea?
Cause PTS in the Mix. Kaya sa mga iba pang hindi nakakaalam, gisingin na sila. Tawagan pa kung kailangan. dahil nahuli na sila sa trend ng bayan.
I love you.
BTS in the mix. Hashtag truly in the mix.
Once again, welcome back to the program. Yes, DJ The Big J is broadcasting live and loud on our official social media pages on YouTube as well as on Pinoy Tyson Man on Facebook. And you can also hear me sa ating app, Metro Plus, and also on radio. We're also doing a live streaming. Kaya naman yung mga gustong makigulo at makita po si DJ The Big J on Facebook. Just log on to your Facebook accounts and search Pinoy Tyson Man. Follow us, like us, para at least pag nagla-live kami, nanonotify kayo. You guys can also add me to your friends list. Add nyo ako sa inyong mga friends list. It's Angel, DJ The Big J, Martinez. Or just search DJ The Big J on Facebook. And also on IG, Instagram. And add me and follow me para at least dumami ang followers ko. Para maging influencer din ako balang araw. Hey, a big hi to Marivic Lucino. Sabi niya gano'n, hi DJ The Big J. Request naman ako more, anong meron? Yan ang request ni Marivic Luceno. Sige, play natin yan. Rosalinda de Guzman is saying good afternoon to all of us. At sabi niya, sad naman sa Hong Kong now. Please pray for the peace and unity of Hong Kong. Yes. Sad talaga. And to give you guys an update regarding the protests, one protest or scheduled protest is happening today, the 7th of August. And the protest is happening at the Revenue Tower dyan sa May Wan Chai. So the protesters are actually asking for everyone to gather at the Revenue Tower, which is right next to the Immigration Tower. So if you're heading to the Immigration Department, baka magpoproseso kayo ng yung mga papeles. Baka mahirapan na kayong pumunta doon dahil yung areang yun ay hotspot ngayong araw na ito. And tomorrow, medyo day off tayo tomorrow na wala tayong schedule sa mga protesta. But come 9th of August, which is Friday, now they're asking everyone to head on to the Arrival Hall once again at the Hong Kong International Airport, which is at Terminal 1. And then on Saturday, ito ay to be confirmed pa, no? Wala pang kalinawan. Pero ang gusto nila ng mga protesters, mga organizers ng protests ay magtipon-tipon daw. Ang gustong sumuporta sa Wong Tai Sin at sa Tai Po. Sa ano naman,